Everybody, Mushbeard here, back with another Chain Strike 3-star spotlight. This time we're focusing on King Prebella. She is one of my favorites. She is a healer, kind of a semi-passive healer, also with an active heal. She's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and look at her skills first. She is 6-star Awakened. I do have collected all 5 for an extra 20% pincer attack increase for that, because she, as a support, she's going to have naturally higher pincer attack, even though mine isn't crazy high. But you do want her attacking as much as possible so she can get her heal off. We'll go ahead and look here. Her first skill attacks the enemy in the range and recovers HP of all allies by 5% when you land a critical hit. As you saw on the previous screen, I do have her crit rate at 96% right now. I wish I could get it to that 100%, but right now I don't have the equipment to do that. But when you get this skilled up, you do to level 5, you do get that additional 5% recovery increase. So it will be 10%, which is really, really nice. I cannot wait till I can get the skill up, so I gotta farm for those in hell mode and see if I can get those. Her second skill here, removing light, removes 2 beneficial effects of an enemy target with a 70% chance. And that starts at 60%, where you can see 2 skill ups have made it up to 70%. Another one will give me another 10% for 80, and then I'll get a cooldown decrease. This is really nice for bosses, PvP, for like fighting against Anubises. If you have a target you want to focus, you can try and strip those buffs on the target and hopefully blow them up before the rest of the team gets a turn to act. But her really good skill here is on her third skill, which recovers HP of all allies by 25% and decreases the skill cooldown time by 1 turn for all of your allies. So that is helpful for recycling like Finn buffs, since when he's 6-star, they're 3 turns, and you can now cycle them a turn faster, or your DPS to get their skills back up a turn sooner. Of course, you can see it increases recovery amounts, and then the cooldown will go down. She does have a 15% crit rate leader for PvP, but I have a 30% attack leader with my Silidrin for PvP as well, so I've been using that. But we'll go ahead and showcase her we'll try to get some PvP in, and show her in a dungeon run here. I just did, come on, we'll start with promotion battle here. I just cleared Apollon floor 7 earlier for the first time on auto. I haven't tried it again since then, so it could have been a fluke, but hopefully it wasn't. It was a little slow run, but that's okay. So if this ever refreshes, we will go ahead and look at some PvP. I am in top 200 right now, or I was as of earlier when I logged in. There we go. Currently sitting at rank 132. These fights are really, really difficult. Not those ones. I happened to land a refresh that had some easier fights in it, although they can still be difficult. Because I am using a crazy support team, and my attacker's equipment isn't that high. Not to mention his first skill makes him ignore defense on units that are stunned, but I have no units that stun. So I don't really get to take advantage of that. Amp2 I can fight. Let's see if there's everyone else is using these crazy teams. Even 3v4, some of these fights I would not win. But we will take some of these free points earlier. Like Lubu, Carly, and Stein, that's just asking for it, like, with an Aiken. Should we try it? Let's try it. We're going to try this fight here with her in it. This is the team I am using. I've been trying out Langmar over Finn just because the decrease anti penetration buff, as well as the attack down and attack damage down for scaling for his buffs. I think I'm going to stick with him for this fight if I go. I'm trying to line these up. And it's going to be tough either way, but we'll try this here. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much, but really just doing this to show the power of Prebella. I could actually, it looks like his Nexus is still a 1-star, so he hasn't upgraded it yet. Although it could be higher level, but if all else fails, I guess I could go for the Nexus. But she actually hits pretty hard non-pinsers when she's the main attacker, because since she's critting all the time, crits just hit so much harder. She hits pretty hard. So we'll go ahead and try that, and we will. First one we're gonna do. I don't think any of them have defense penetration on their stuff, so we're going to start with the anti-crit buffs and stuff. And then can't get in the way of Carly is the problem. So we're going to do this. We're going to try and land a defense break. There we go. They don't have a revive, so that does help. And then we're going to put up penetration buff. Can I get anywhere in there? Nope, I cannot. We can get in Lulu's way, but we'll go ahead and hit Carly here. Let's see, 3,300. Pretty good chunk of damage on her. And they're going to put up invincibility. And this is what we're going to do here. We are going... if I move, I can't hit. I'm going to pickle here. I'm going to try and strip her buffs. There we go. Oh, man, I am in a pickle here because I can't move anywhere to hit her without blocking my violet. We're going to shield her. We're going to move up here. We're going to move over here. Stay alive, stay alive. All right. Share damage, that's okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move in and try to get this finish on. There we go. All right. So just getting some small healing. Stay alive. Oh, we traded 1 for 1. Oof, that's rough. We do still have a pincer we can do. I am going to silence Lubu, hopefully. All right. We also silenced Stein, so that does help. We're going to move up 1 space just in case. Now I can't really show the power of her able to keep me sustained, or to reduce my cooldowns. I didn't get that chance, but we're going to go ahead and try and get Lubu out of the way. Nothing major. I don't really have anything else to cast. Lubu's running away. There comes the problem here. So now we would come over here and try to hit Stein. There we go. Oh, I messed up on that one. I definitely messed up on that one. Here we're gonna cleanse. And then we're going to break all their damage here and try to get, there we go. Hopefully I should be able to finish him off next turn, although I'm stunned again, which definitely makes this difficult. Oh, they are killing me here. Do I let him die? Actually, I think I can prevent him. Oh, that was a bad move. I should have stood up top, but there, we finished him off. Hopefully that saves him. Yep, safe for now. We are going to protect him with the shield. And we're going to put up buff and move into position to hit here. My Lulu can hit him, but we're stuck here. She can't hit anyone, and none of them can hit anyone. We want to go here. And we're going to move 1 space in. That's all right. He's 1 space too far, isn't he? Yep. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to force them to us, and we're going to close around the Nexus. They're either going to have to come at us or we're going to keep hitting. And they're invincible, which that definitely hurts. Let's move away here. I've got nothing. We can hit. Doesn't do anything. We can decrease the attack damage, but... Oof. Yeah, we're in a pickle here, because I still can't hit them. I'm going to go here. That invincibility, oh, it's going to hurt. Man, they are chunking that down. We're going to do here. Oh, no. I didn't crit, and he's going to kill my Nexus. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, I gambled. I should have won that fight. I should have won that fight. So it ended up not being a great showcase for Prebella because she ended up dying from that Lubu. But man, I still should have won that fight. As you can see, this is kind of how the fights go. They're pretty hectic. I probably should have jumped on the Nexus earlier, but I was hoping. I forgot about his 3-hit attack that bypasses the passive of the Nexus. So, but we'll go ahead and show you in Mysterious Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and try Apollo 7 again. I have not run 8. I'm sure 8 would probably not do well, but this is setup. I really need to replace my Sildurin for this because he just doesn't, provide all that much. Good options would be Batka. He doesn't have that skill, but you can see here both Rook and Bishop Batka, they have their 3rd skill that inflicts damage proportion to the target's max HP, kind of like Finn does on a 2nd skill, and then Bishop 1 has this where it always lands as a critical hit, whereas Rook's 2nd skill makes it so it ignores defense. So I haven't decided which one I want to use yet. They both have their pluses and minuses. I really need to replace Sildurin for my DPS in these dungeons, though. Or at least improve his gear so that maybe he hits a lot harder. But defense ignore, like if I had a Sylvia, man, her defense ignore hits so hard. She can be your main DPS, plus she also has HP disturb, so with the boss healing in this, it's kind of like, do I want HP disturb as well? So I got to use my Queen Seamus that I have to raise up. It's a mess right now. I really need to replace him though, because he doesn't provide HP disturb. He doesn't ignore defense. He can't really be used in Kraken because he doesn't have any multi-hits, so he's pretty useless there. So while I still like him, his gear needs improved, which would help me with that last fight as well, but that's all that. So that is still working on, but this is the kind of team that people can run. So you run your main 3. You can replace Violet with the Adele that you start with. The only reason I swapped in for Violet is because she has higher base stats because she's a nat 4. But her her defense decrease on her 1st skill is 25% higher than Adele's. It's 75% versus 50% chance. So I wanted that extra chance to land that. But then I use Prebella because she hits pretty hard. She heals passively. It'll be even better once I can get that skilled up. She has the active heal. She has the cooldown reduction. She has buff stripping. That is why I really, really like Prebella. She was my 2nd 6-star after my Sildurin. Like, I skipped all the other ones and went straight to her, and I have not regretted it since. I know there's some people who think she's overrated. I am not one of them. Bishop Prebella also is really good. She has the same 3rd skill with the cooldown reduction, but her 2nd skill, I believe, does attack and defense decrease on the enemy, on one enemy. So you can kind of use that as a mini breaker as opposed to a stripper, but it's also good. There's 2 of the other ones at their 3rd skill. Instead of cooldown reduction, increases crit rate by 15% for your team for 2 turns. So that's also pretty cool. But I definitely prefer the cooldown reduction. So let's see here. Oh, missed on that strip, but that's okay. I need to get better gear. I don't really have any plus 12 gear on my units yet, or any really 5-star gear. So I really need to get a hold of a bunch of that. And these runs could go smoother, and maybe I could move up to B8, especially if I can replace my Sildurin with a better unit. I'm guessing it's going to be Queen Themis, just because HP disturb is it's something that's really helpful for the boss. So unfortunately, as much as I was trying to avoid it, it looks like that will be the way I have to go. So but that just is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I'll have to put my other projects on hold until I get that up and running. Hopefully with some hot times I can try and push through that. Although the plus 5, she's at 5-star right now. It's the plus 5 that I need to worry about. Everything else isn't that bad. So finding the stuff for the plus 5 can take a little bit, but I'll get there. There we go. I can see there's a lot of people that have farmed for their first Valk already. I think it's Bishop. Bishop Valk has the passive healing. You don't have to attack just at the beginning of every turn. I think there's a Medusa. I think it's King Medusa, maybe, that also has passive healing at the beginning of every turn. She heals the entire team for 6%. So that would be awesome if I could pull that. You could use that passive healer instead of Prebella, but I like Prebella. I like the damage that she provides and the stripping, like I said, and the cooldown reduction. But if you don't have Bishop Valk, that Medusa is a good replacement. Get this in here. So you see, I'm not taking much damage there. I'm landing the defense breaks, but my Sildren needs higher crit rate. He is not critting, and that makes this sometimes last a little too long. There's a crit. As you can see, HP recovery, which I don't have disturb, so it kind of definitely slows this down. But if my Prebella can strip, you know, with her strip, she can actually strip the HP recovery. Oh, I may actually lose this one. 2 down, plus my defense breaker is down, which is the bad part there. And without HP recovery, disturb, that puts me in a pickle. Definitely. Oh, yep, I'm going to end up losing this. So it looks like it might have been a fluke earlier, but... So I am just showing this is bad showcase for Prebella. Like, it's just not working. Yeah, there's HP recovery. Oh, not going well. Not going well at all. See, I barely touched him. Without defense break, and he doesn't crit, I just did not do much damage. And I have no healing. Oh, well... I will have to go back and level up and gear up, and I definitely need to replace my Sildren. So I guess there's my focus, but I hope you understood what I was trying to say about King Prebella while I failed in both aspects of PvP and PvE showing today. The point is she's still really good, especially if I increase the gear on her. It'd definitely be better. So you may see an update on this later when I don't fail everything and her gear's better. And stuff, but I hope you understand the concept that I'm going with, why she's so good, the passive healing, and the cooldown reduction and buff stripping. But that is it for this episode of 3-Star Spotlight. Again, this is for King Prebella. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is Mushbeard. I am out.